Journey into an ancient text, introducing the Book of Enoch. What is the Book of Enoch? It's an ancient Jewish work. It is very old, dating back centuries before Christ. Many scholars study this fascinating collection of texts. The book claims to be written by Enoch. Enoch was a biblical figure, Noah's great-grandfather. He lived before the Great Flood. This ancient origin makes the book seem very mysterious and important. It offers a window into beliefs from a long-lost time. People have been curious about its secrets for centuries. It wasn't written by one person at one time. Instead, it's more like a library of writings compiled over generations. Who was this Enoch? The Bible, in the book of Genesis, mentions him. Genesis says, Enoch walked faithfully with God. Then, one day, he was no more. This was because God took him away. This is a very short and intriguing description. It leaves much to the human imagination. The Book of Enoch expands greatly on this brief account. It purports to tell us what Enoch supposedly saw and learned during his life. He was presented as a righteous man. He received divine revelations and cosmic secrets. This special status makes him a credible messenger for these profound divine secrets. So what exactly is inside this ancient book? It is not just one single continuous story. It is actually a collection of different parts. These parts are often called books themselves within the larger work. There is the famous Book of the Watchers. There is also the Book of Similitudes, sometimes called the Parables of Enoch. Then comes the astronomical book, detailing heavenly movements. After that, we find the Book of Dream Visions. Finally, there is the Epistle of Enoch, offering wisdom and warnings. Each unique section explores different themes, visions, and ideas. It is a rich tapestry woven from ancient thought and cosmic speculation. Why is the Book of Enoch so captivating to so many people? The book talks in great detail about angels and demons. It describes a group of rebellious angels known as the Watchers. These Watchers descended to Earth and interacted illicitly with humans. They taught humanity forbidden knowledge like sorcery and warfare. They also had children with human women. These offspring were monstrous giants called the Nephilim. These stories are incredibly dramatic and vivid. They offer complex explanations for the origins of evil and suffering in the world. Such detailed accounts are not found within the canonical Bible. This uniqueness draws people in. Visions and cosmology. The intriguing contents of Enoch. Let's look closer at the Watchers, a truly famous part of the Book of Enoch. These beings, according to the text, were angels. They were originally sent to Earth to watch over humans. But some of them did not follow their divine orders. They observed human women and were overcome by desire for them. The book states that about 200 of these angels descended on to Mount Hermon. They made a pact there to commit this transgression together. This dramatic story explains the origin of a particular kind of supernatural evil. It is a grand tale of angelic rebellion against the divine order, a cosmic betrayal. And then came the Nephilim, the offspring of this forbidden union. These were the children born from the Watchers and human women. The Book of Enoch vividly calls them giants. They were described as incredibly powerful and highly destructive beings. They consumed all of mankind's food and acquisitions. When humans could no longer sustain their enormous appetites, the giants turned against them. They then began to devour mankind itself, a terrifying prospect. This provides a very vivid and terrifying image of a corrupted world. It explains why the world became filled with chaos and violence before the Great Flood. Enoch, in the book, also travels extensively through the cosmos. The text describes his amazing journeys to other realms. He sees the furthest reaches of the heavens and the hidden corners of the earth. He learns profound secrets about the stars, the sun, and the moon and their movements. This section is often called the astronomical book. It details a solar calendar of 364 days. This calendar was different from the lunar calendar used by some Jewish groups at the time. It shows a deep interest in cosmic order and divine precision. Enoch is shown the storehouses of winds, hail, frost, and clouds. The book also speaks extensively and powerfully of judgment. Enoch receives visions of the future. He learns about the final judgment that awaits all of humanity. Both righteous individuals and wicked people will face this ultimate divine reckoning. The fallen angels, the Watchers, also face their inescapable judgment. They are bound in a desolate place until the end of days. This theme of divine justice is very strong throughout the text. It offers a measure of comfort and hope to the righteous. It serves as a stark warning to the wicked. It provides a comprehensive framework for understanding good, evil, and ultimate accountability. The path not taken, why Enoch isn't in most Bibles. Was the Book of Enoch always considered outside the mainstream of biblical texts? Not entirely. Some early Jewish groups clearly valued it highly. Many early Christians also read it and respected its teachings. The New Testament itself even seems to quote from it or allude to it directly. For example, the Epistle of Jude, a book in the New Testament, mentions a prophecy made by Enoch. This strongly suggests that the Book of Enoch was known and held in some esteem, so it was not immediately rejected everywhere by everyone. Its status was a subject of debate for a very long time. It held a place of honor in certain ancient communities. How were the books of the Bible actually chosen? This long and complex process is called canonization. It took many centuries to complete. Religious leaders, scholars, and entire communities discussed which ancient texts were truly sacred. They looked for books that they believed showed clear signs of divine inspiration. They also carefully considered the authorship of each text. Was it believed to be written by an apostle, a prophet, or someone very close to them? They also looked for consistency in theological teachings across the texts. It was a multifaceted process, not a single simple event. Different religious groups sometimes ended up with slightly different lists of canonical books. So why was the Book of Enoch eventually left out of most Christian Bibles? There were several significant historical reasons for this decision. Questions and doubts arose concerning its true author. Was it really written by Enoch, the ancient figure from Genesis? Many scholars today believe it was written much later than his time. Different parts of the book were likely composed at different times, mostly between 300 BCE and 100 CE. This later dating made its claim of truly ancient pre-Mosaic authorship problematic for many. The full text was also unfortunately lost to Western Europe for many centuries, only rediscovered in the 18th century. Theological concerns also played a very big role in its exclusion. The book's ideas about angels and their activities were extremely detailed and specific. Some of its cosmology, its understanding of the structure of the universe, was quite unique. These ideas did not always fit neatly with other developing doctrines within mainstream Christianity. For example, its accounts of the origins of demons and the nature of the Messiah differed from other views. As mainstream Christian theology became more systematically defined and standardized, Enoch's unique and sometimes challenging views became more difficult to integrate. It was seen by some influential church fathers as potentially confusing or even contradictory to accepted teachings. Echoes through time. Enoch's enduring significance. Despite its exclusion from many canons, the Book of Enoch is very important. It significantly helps us understand ancient Jewish beliefs and worldviews. Specifically, it illuminates the period known as Second Temple Judaism. This historical era stretched from about 500 BCE to 70 CE. The book clearly shows the rich diversity of religious thought at that time. It reveals evolving ideas about messiahs, angels, demons, resurrection, and the ultimate end of the world. These ideas were circulating widely before and during the time of Jesus. It therefore provides crucial historical and intellectual context for the study of early Christianity and Rabbinic Judaism. It's not just a book for historians and academic scholars. Some religious groups around the world do accept it as holy. The Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church is a major and prominent example. They consider the Book of Enoch to be sacred scripture. It is an integral part of their official Bible. This demonstrates that the story of Enoch's influence is not over. For millions of people, it remains a divinely inspired and holy text. Their ancient tradition faithfully preserved the complete book when it was largely lost to other parts of the world. This is a powerful testament to its enduring spiritual power for these communities. Why does the Book of Enoch still fascinate so many people today? It offers seemingly profound answers to some of life's biggest questions. Where did evil truly come from? What happens to us after we die? What are angels and demons really like? The Book of Enoch provides detailed, imaginative, and often startling answers. These answers are frequently quite different from those found in mainstream religious traditions. This difference makes it exciting for those individuals seeking alternative perspectives or deeper knowledge. It often feels like uncovering hidden knowledge, a secret history of humanity and the cosmos. Its narrative style is also very engaging. The impact of the Book of Enoch continues to be felt in many ways. It has influenced art, music, film, and countless books throughout history. Modern writers and artists often draw significant inspiration from its powerful visions and characters. Its themes of fallen angels, cosmic journeys, and apocalyptic prophecies resonate deeply. Scholars around the globe continue to study it intensely. They uncover more about its complex origins, its various layers, and its widespread influence on religious thought. The Book of Enoch remains a powerful, mysterious, and compelling text. It challenges our understanding. It makes us wonder about the universe and our ultimate place within its vastness. It's truly a cosmic journey for the mind.